Child, did y'all watch my true scam story last night? Oh my goodness, the show was so good. That show had me hollering at the TV. I was on the phone watching it with my best friend, and we was cracking up. I'm so sorry, but it's kind of funny to see how women react to things that women normally do to men. Because first and foremost, this man really didn't do anything spectacular to get into these girls' pockets and to make them do all types of stuff and take their fortune. Now, Jennifer met this guy at a restaurant or a bar or something, and he sent them over drinks, or he paid for the drinks that they were having. And, he was, on some next round on me type of stuff. And then they exchanged numbers. They started dating. Long story short, he ended up with her Range Rover, which she gave it to him. And when she asked him for it back, he basically was like, "What Range Rover?" He also tricked her with an investment property that never existed, and he got her for $40,000. But that was basically kind of light. Like, he took it easy on her because he had another girl that he had met, and he got her for like about $500,000. And then there was another girl that he was dealing with, and he had her getting all of these cars in her name and taking out all of these loans and everything. And then the next thing you know, she ended up sitting in the FBI office because they were saying that there was some drug and sex trafficking going on at the address where the cars were found at. He basically love bombed them hoes and then tricked them out of their stuff. And what I don't like is how the girls were basically blaming him for their stupidity. And this is when having you a friend from the block really matters, because had these girls had some homies that would have been from the hood, they would have told them like, "Girl, don't you give him that. Don't you do that. Girl, he gonna trick you." But unfortunately, they weren't that street smart. So all he had to do was make these girls feel special. And one girl even said that she had a master's degree and she left from her hometown, went to wherever he was at. And then the next thing you know, she ended up on the pole. Now, I ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I know that if I have a master's degree, it's nothing that a man could say that's going to make me get up there and start working the pole. You can find me a job doing something pertaining to my master's degree. He tricked her and told her, "Look, you can get on this pole and make this money, right?" And she did it. And for me, like, if that was me, that would never work on me, because I would have been like, as soon as you tell me how wonderful and how lucrative it is to get on the pole and how much money I can make and how much money it is to be made, I'm going to tell you, okay, so that sounds like such a good job that I think you should do it, because no man can coerce me into becoming a stripper. I think the difference between men and women is this. Men use their instincts and their intuition immediately when they meet you. Women don't use their instincts and their intuition until after something goes wrong or after they start seeing too many red flags. And then normally at that point, it's too late, because now you about $250K in the hole. There are men out there that can quickly pick up on you being a hopeless romantic. They can quickly pick up on you having low self-esteem. And they can quickly pick up on you being sweet. And if it's a guy out to take advantage of you, as soon as he figured those things out, he's going to do it. One thing my grandmom used to always say was, don't give nobody nothing that you cannot stand to lose. So as far as these girls, like, it's a bad situation and a sad situation, but I can't really feel sorry for them because they had so many opportunities to back out, but they wanted this man's love so bad that their desire for love outweighed their desire to use their brain. And when you end up in that predicament, the next step is usually you getting taken advantage of. So sometimes it's time for you to learn a lesson. And sometimes that lesson just might cost you a couple dollars. Did y'all watch it? What y'all think?